Hello everyone, this is Cygnus. This is my first video on the new YouTube channel. Kind of exciting. If you know me, you probably know me from the blog servitorludi.blogspot.com. There's links down below. That's been going since about 2011. I blog there about games and all sorts of other weird esoteric stuff. That's been a lot of fun. This channel I think is going to be something a little different. It's coming from my fascination with words. Words are an interesting thing. Language is always a mystery. We have these weird sounds and weird squiggles on paper that somehow when we see them and when we hear them get sort of translated into hallucinations in our brain or exalted ideas. But sometimes just seeing them isn't enough. Just reading words sometimes, especially nowadays, and when we have words coming at us, on computer screens and phones and all these things, words just sort of skim by. We skim them, and we don't always get them. So maybe hearing them is a better way of getting those ideas injected directly into our brains. So that's what this channel is going to be about. I'm gonna read things. I'm going to try to roll the words around. Maybe it'll help me too. Some of the things I'm going to read I've read dozens and dozens of times before, but maybe hearing them will make something new sort of click in the brain. So that's the channel. Magic words for the soul. So I'll find authors, poets, magicians, scientists, game designers, philosophers. I don't know. We'll see what else. So for now, let me just give you 4 little brief parts from Walt Whitman's Leaves of Grass. A song of the rolling earth and of words according. Were you thinking that those were the words, those upright lines, those curves, angles, dots? No, those are not the words. The substantial words are in the ground and sea. They are in the air. They are in you. Were you thinking that those were the words, those delicious sounds out of your friends' mouths? No, the real words are more delicious than they. All this time, and at all times, wait the words of true poems. The words of true poems do not merely please. The true poets are not followers of beauty, but the august masters of beauty. The greatness of sons is the exuding of the greatness of mothers and fathers. The words of true poems are the tuft and final applause of science. Oh, a new song, a free song, flapping, 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 by sounds, by voices clearer, by the wind's voice and that of the drum, by the banner's voice and child's voice and sea's voice and father's voice, low on the ground and high in the air, on the ground where father and child stand, in the upward air where their eyes turn, where the banner at daybreak is flapping. Words, book words, what are you? Words no more, for hearken and see, my song is there in the open air, and I must sing, with the banner and pennant a-flapping. I'll leave the cord and twine in, man's desire and babe's desire, I'll twine them in, I'll put in life. I'll put in the bayonet's flashing point, I'll let bullets and slugs whiz, as one carrying a symbol, and menace far into the future, crying with trumpet voice, arouse and beware, beware and arouse. I'll pour the verse with streams of blood, full of volition, full of joy, then loosen, launch forth, to go and compete, with the banner and pennant a-flapping. Have you reckoned 1,000 acres much? Have you reckoned the earth much? Have you practiced so long to learn to read? Have you felt so proud to get at the meaning of poems? Stop this day and night with me, and you shall possess the origin of all poems. You shall possess the good of the earth and sun. There are millions of suns left. You shall no longer take things at second or third hand, nor look through the eyes of the dead, nor feed on the spectres in books. You shall not look through my eyes either, nor take things from me. You shall listen to all sides and filter them from yourself. I've heard what the talkers were talking, the talk of the beginning and the end, but I do not talk of the beginning and the end. There was never any more inception than there is now, nor any more youth or age than there is now, and will never be any more perfection than there is now, nor any more heaven or hell than there is now.